Good morning and welcome to the Daily Word from Pulaski Heights United Methodist Church. My name is Jay Clark. I'm one of the pastors on staff here. Today is Friday, July 31st, 2020, and I am so glad to be here with you this morning. Today we're going to be looking at a very familiar verse, and I know it seems like all of us say that all the time, and I hope they all are familiar to you. This comes from Matthew chapter 6, verses 9 through 13. I'll be reading from Eugene Peterson's Message version this morning. And the chapter title is, "The World is Not a Stage." Be especially careful when you're trying to be good so that you don't make a performance out of it. It might be good theater, but the God who made you won't be applauding. When you do something for someone else, don't call attention to yourself. You've seen them in action, I'm sure. Play actors, I call them, treating prayer meeting and street corner alike as a stage, acting compassionate as long as someone is watching, playing to the crowds. They get applause, that's true, but that's all they get. When you help someone out, don't think about how it looks. Just do it quietly and unobtrusively. That is the way your God, who conceived you in love, working behind the scenes, helps you out. And when you come before God, don't turn that into a theatrical production either. All these people making a regular show out of their prayers, hoping for stardom. Do you think that God sits in a box seat? Here's what I want you to do. Find a quiet, secluded place so that you won't be tempted to role play before God. Just be there as simply and honestly as you can manage. The focus will shift from you to God, and you will begin to sense His grace. The world is full of so-called prayer warriors who are prayer ignorant. They're full of formulas and programs and advice, peddling techniques for getting what you want from God. Don't fall for that nonsense. This is your Father you are dealing with, and He knows better than you what you need. And with a God like this loving you, you can pray very simply like this. Our Father in heaven, reveal who you are. Set the world right. Do what's best, as above, so below. Keep us alive with 3 square meals. Keep us forgiven with you and forgiving others. Keep us safe from ourselves and the devil. You're in charge. You can do anything you want. You're ablaze in beauty. Yes, yes, yes. In prayer, there is a connection between what God does and what you do. You can't get forgiveness from God, for instance, without also forgiving others. If you refuse to do your part, you cut yourself off from God's part. What a great reminder. As someone who dabbles in the theater, it makes perfect sense to me because sometimes we can all get a bit showy. But I also know people that just won't pray out loud because they don't have the right words. So I hope that you will continue to develop your prayer life. As we go into a new month, tomorrow is August 1st. Can you believe it's already August? But as we go into this new month, I hope you'll join me in saying the traditional Lord's Prayer as we finish this time together today. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. Amen. Have a great weekend, everybody.